Hello there, everyone. How are you? Okay, we're back again. And today we are going to explore the area of verb tense. Okay, future, present, and past. So we can learn how to use words in the proper tense. Like, did it happen? Is it going to happen in the future? Is it something that's going to happen later on in your day? Is it happening now, or did it happen sometime in the past, right? Okay, so, and we're going to, as we move along, we're going to see some irregular verbs. You'll notice it as we go along. I'll bring it to your attention. And in that case, these are words that you have to memorize. There's no way around it, because that's how it is with the English language, okay? All right, let's go to next slide. Okay, so you see the layout on one side here. If, as you're looking at the slide, if you're looking to the left-hand side, you see the future tense. And if you look on the right side, you're going to see the present and then the past, okay? And you'll see some pictures as we move along too. Okay. So the first one is called will build. Will build, right? And if you look on the right side, I'm going to show you the pictures and the wording. You see building is the present. Building is like right now. You're building a house right now. Or the house was already built. It's completed. It's already done, right? And in this story here, when you look at the pictures, it's a girl, a little girl playing with blocks, and she's building something. So she will build in the future, will, because she's going to do it. She didn't do it yet. And in the second picture, you're going to see she's building it like right now. And when she finished it, it's called that she built it, right? Let's take a look at the picture. You see that? Oh, wait. Let's get this camera right here. All right. Can you see that? You see the part where it's written will build. So she didn't start yet. And in the middle, you see building means like right now, right? All right, let's take a look at, there's, oh, I'm trying to get this right here. I'm just moving it all the way. Okay. All right, so we see will build, building, and built. Okay. Now the next one says will clean, right? Will clean. That's the future. You didn't do it yet, but you're going to clean, right? Clean. Will clean. Then you have, for the present, cleaning. So now you're cleaning, right? You're cleaning the floor. And in the past, you cleaned it. You cleaned it already. You cleaned the floor yesterday. Okay. So let's take a look at the pictures. See that? Right? Can you see it? You could see will clean, cleaning, and cleaned. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. It says, will cook. Okay, you will cook the meal at 6 o'clock, right? And then for the present, you see the spelling there. For the present, it says cooking. I am going, and she is cooking now, right? Martha is cooking the meal now. In the past, okay, Martha cooked the meal yesterday. Okay, that's the past. Okay, let's look at the pictures. Okay, see it? Will cook, cooking, and cooked. Okay, now let's look at will eat. I will eat later after I finish the verb tense lesson. Okay, so after the lesson, I will eat. So that's in the future, right? Now, if I'm eating now, I am eating now. Or ate. I ate a huge meal yesterday. I ate. Now, look at the spelling of ate, A-T-E, okay? It's a different way to spell it, right? Just like if you look up again, look a couple of words up there, and you look at build. We did will build, building, and built. You notice that built is spelled differently. Okay, see, at this point, what a lot of ESL students make errors with, which I'm seeing in the private tutoring, is when they take the verb and they take it very literally, and they use that verb for all the tenses. So if they were going to say they're going to eat, they're going to use eat for the future, the present, and the past, because they don't know how to break it down in the different ways that you're supposed to say it. That's why we're making this lessons, because this is what we're seeing. And that's why the English never goes forward, because they're not conjugating. They're not changing the tense to fit the timing. Okay? All right. So let's take a look. Where are we? We're looking at eating. All right, so we're going to see the pictures, okay? We're going to see will eat. She didn't eat, start yet. And then the eating, you see her starting to eat. And ate, A-T-E, means she finished it. She finished the meal. Okay, so let's take a look at the pictures. See it? See the wording and take a look at the pictures so you get an understanding. Okay? Got it? Okay. Okay, let's go to the next slide. All right. Will fish, right? Will fish. Like they're gonna go. I will go fishing later in the afternoon. Let's look at present and past. Okay, present, you see fishing. I am fishing now at the lake, right? And past would be I fished at that lake yesterday. Okay, let's take a look at the pictures. Got it? Makes it more understandable when you look at the pictures. Okay. Next is will paint. Okay, so we'll paint. I will paint a picture on my canvas later. So it's in the future, right? Now look at the present and the past words, how we spell it, right? Painting. In the present, I would say, I am painting a picture on my canvas now. Past. I painted a few pictures yesterday, right? All right, let's take a look at the pictures, right? See it? Got it? See, the person is painting on the canvas. Yes? Okay. Okay, so we got that one. Will read. I will read my book assignment later, right? Now let's look at present and past. In the present, we're seeing reading. I am reading my homework assignment now. Here's an example of how you have to memorize how to spell a certain word in their tense, because now look at this word read, right? You're probably saying in your head right now, okay, wait a minute. In the future, it says read. Over here, we're seeing read again, but guess what? That's not how you pronounce it this time. For the past, we're not going to say read again. Now, if you're going to use it in the past, you're going to say read. Now, let's go back and look at the future. The future and the past is spelled the same way, but you're going to say this word differently. Okay, here, that's the catch. That's what I mean by some of these verbs can be irregular by either spelling or sound. Right? Okay, take a look at this again. Let's go back to the future. I will read the book. Now let's look at the past. Let me fix this. Okay, now let's look at past. It says R-E-A-D, but we're going to say it differently. It's going to be read, and you have to memorize it. If you want to use this word in the past tense, like, I read that book last year, you're going to have to memorize that's how you're going to say it. You can't say, I read that book last year. You cannot say that. You cannot say, I read that book last year. That's totally wrong English. Okay, you have to say, I read that book last year. And that you're going to have to memorize. So it's a good idea. If you're going to learn this English, take a look at these slides regularly until you memorize it. And then when you see it and you read it, you'll understand it properly. And you can, speak the English language correctly. Okay, so I don't want you to use the word read in the past. You can't say read in the past. It's got to say read. Okay, so now let's take a look at the pictures. You see there's a little girl in the picture, and you can see the wording. We'll read, right? Reading and read. Okay, the next word is run. We're gonna say will run is the future, right? Will run. I will run in that race next month. I am running now in this race. Now, take a look at the spelling. See how it changes? I ran in that. You can't say I run in that race last year. I run in that marathon last year. I run? No, totally wrong. It even sounds awful. You can't say that. You have to say, I ran, R-A-N. I ran in that marathon last year for the Cancer Society. Okay, let's do this again. I will run in that marathon next month. Now let's look at running. I am running today in that marathon. Yeah? Okay. Now let's make it past. Okay. So we're going to say, I ran in that marathon last year for the Cancer Society. Okay? You getting it? Please don't say run in the past. You will confuse whoever you're talking to, and it doesn't sound right. Okay? So these are things you have to memorize how to say it. Okay? So ran means in the past, and you have to know how to say that. All right, let's take a look at the pictures. Say it. Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, let's do will sleep. I have to say, really, the English language can be very difficult, but with the practice, if you have the private tutor to help you, or you need to take a look at these slides to help you, it's really well worth it. Okay? Okay, let's go back. Future. Will sleep. I will sleep later. Present tense, like right now. I am sleeping now. Past. I slept a few hours ago. Right? I slept. See the spelling, how it changed? You can't say I sleep a few hours ago. It doesn't sound right. Right? You see how the English language could change the spelling of a word to conjugate a tense? Okay. Slept is the past. Slept. I slept yesterday. I'm sleeping now is the present, and the future, I will sleep. Okay. Let's take a look at the wording. You can see the picture of the person in the bed. Let's take a look at that. Say it. Okay. Next. Will swim. I will swim in the race at the end of the year. Now we're going to do the present tense. I am swimming today to practice. I swam in the afternoon yesterday. I swam yesterday to practice. Okay, I swam. You can't say I swim yesterday. It doesn't sound right, right? Can you hear how that sounds? I swim yesterday. No, I swam yesterday. That's past. And again, you see the changing of the spelling. S-W-A-M. Swam. That's yesterday. Swim is now. And also in the future, we'll swim. Okay, let's take a look at the pictures. See it? Okay. Next, will write. Will write. Will write. I will write the paper later, right? Writing is now. I am writing the paper now, right? Now, in the past, it's wrote. I wrote that paper yesterday. I wrote the essay yesterday. I wrote the article yesterday, right? That's the past. See the change in how you write it? Now, you can't say I write yesterday. I write essay yesterday. I write newspaper article yesterday. You see how that sounds very bad. You got to say I wrote, WROTE. I wrote the article yesterday. Okay? Let's take a look at the pictures. Got it? Okay. All right. So now you're starting to see how that can change with the spelling, right? All right. Next is will do. Oh, this is a good one. I get a lot of conversation with kids on this. People that are learning English. It gets messy. Okay. I will do the assignment later. So it's in the future. I will do. Okay. Now, present, like right now, I am doing, let's do lesson. Let's say about this. Okay. I will do this lesson tomorrow, right? Now, as the teacher. Now, let's do present. I am doing this lesson on verb tense now. All right. That's a good example, right? Let's talk about me. I am doing this verb tense lesson now. Now we're going to do this as a past. I have done that verb tense lesson yesterday. I have done the verb tense lesson yesterday, right? I have done the verb tense lesson yesterday. Okay? So you getting it? Let's take a look at the picture. See the pictures? Excellent, excellent. Very proud of all you guys. Okay, so I am very happy to put these lessons together for you. Like I said before, I am receiving a lot of feedback from my private students, and what I'm seeing in the classroom about how difficult it is picking out the certain areas that we should practice, because if it's happening to the students in the class and they're asking for this particular help, it makes sense for us to explore this, and we should put it on the videos so that other students out there that are scanning through the internet looking for ways to help themselves practice the English, in particular subject matter, it'll make it easier for them. And we will discuss, we'll have discussions about it. We will, talk about sentences, and I believe that that's going to be very helpful. Okay, so I was very happy to do this. We have another part coming up. Okay, I'm going to work on another lesson. All right, so I will be back and see you in the next video. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see more of English practice. Okay, don't forget. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, all right, bye bye.